In my day, podcasts were nothing more than sitting on your porch and telling a fair lady that she's giving you a little pep in your step for the sock hop down at Flat's Soda Poppery. You know, a little hoo-ha. Anyway, don't listen to the Violent Professional Podcast. It will absolutely ruin your day. Goodbye.
This is the Violent Professional Podcast brought to you by AriesClothing.com.
All right, now we're good. I recorded some of it.
What kind of watch you wearing, Mike?
What?
What kind of
It's
watch you
already started. Yes, David. It's a G-Shock.
wearing? Nice.
That's what I do to your mom. Shock a G, bro.
That wasn't called for.
Everything's called for. It's all called for. Every bit of it.
Your son jumped online last night and joined me and Daniel on Modern Warfare. He just jumped in and started shooting people.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, were they saying bad words? And he said, they were saying a lot of potty words sometimes.
Oh, did he say? Oh, it was
Yeah.
awkward.
You thinking?
We had to like tone it down.
Yeah, that's why you hear me like when I'm playing with him, I do it. I mean, it's all bad because he's like slaughtering people on a video game. But like,
You slaughter with clean language, son.
yeah, I go, oh gosh, gee, darn it. Oh, heck. And then when I play with you guys, I'm like, motherfucking cocklicker. Like, but I'm screaming it from upstairs, so it doesn't matter. He still hears me. So this is going to be awesome. I like your guys' style already. Like, Mark is going for the fucking...
Mark's got a grenade over there looking like a grizzly Vietnam vet.
Yep.
Like,
So we got on the podcast today, we got the one and only American Mark all fucking suited and booted. And then we got David on there. You realize we're videoing this right now, right? You're not going to get all fucking nervous and shit. Not only are we recording, but we're also videoing, recording.
We're videoing.
Video. This fucking microphone placement's horrible. It's like...
Don't show my face.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, this is going to be a great podcast. No, it's great on the actual GoPro. Like, I'm looking at the video right now. It
was
looks
this
great.
a podcast? Like an actual episode?
God damn it. Yes, it's David. The only question we have is why don't you have a fucking banquet of cheeses? Where are your cheese?
What is that? You need like a charcuterie board? Charcuterie board?
Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, here we go.
I
can't wait to hear this.
Live right now.
Shit is about to get oh, God. You are not going to eat out of a bag of fucking
That
cheese.
is
No.
He's got a bag of fucking cheese from Kirkland brand. Like, what the fuck?
That's
Hold
that
on.
mozzarella
Not even
life,
listen.
homie.
Put it on your stove and melt it and make yourself mozzarella chips.
David, how do you melt that? Do you put the bag on the stove?
No, sprinkle a little bit on a
spoon, and then he puts the lighter underneath
You take
it.
a lighter underneath it and eject
Every
it straight
day.
into your fucking veins.
every day. It works. It's good. And you
What
can
is
only
it
do it
good?
with mozzarella. You can't do it with any other brand. So
What are you even talking about? What is it good for? Dude gets hankerings, bro.
Dude, it is
What
good
is it good for?
for lasagna.
no, put it
Like,
on the stove and melt it. You can make yourself like a pancake out of pure mozzarella. It's all crunchy on the outside and it's ooey gooey in the middle. It's so fucking good.
oh God, you said that's like saying moist. It's all fucking ooey gooey.
It's ooey gooey.
Horrible.
It's good.
Okay, so on today's episode of the podcast, which I think is episode 49, is going to be David and Mark. They're in there's a certain section of this video. I'm in a section I don't know yet. I'll fucking do it later. But yeah, I just wanted to get you guys on today so we could fucking talk about our days and shit and how you're dealing with all this, staying at home. David, have you been peering at any homeless people lately?
I'm good.
staring at them from your fucking throne.
Your fucking ivory tower.
Yeah, your ivory tower.
At my undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Dude, it's turning into a shit box. I'm not even lying. It is bad because there's like no like regular people or any business going on, and
They're all aliens.
Dude, it's like a fucking straight up apocalypse scene now.
It really is.
They're all shambling in downtown Olympia, like shambling around. Fuck
yeah,
no.
pretty much. It sucks. It's is what it is. I'm good.
Yeah. You've been washing your hands?
No, I mean yes. Been following all social distancing protocol, CDC guidelines.
Are the homeless people following that guideline?
They're still around.
You
They
don't
have
see any
the immune system of sewer rats, so they're
Do sewer rats have an immune system even? Is that something we
They
ever
do.
think about?
You have to if you live in those environments.
Yeah. Fucking terrible. Mark, what about you? What's been going on with you?
I'm one of those essential motherfuckers, so I'm working like 13 days straight, you know. Stupid.
Oh. I thought you said something completely different. It sounded like over the fucking stream it said incestual motherfuckers.
I'm
like,
an incestual
this is
Alabama.
this is a totally different podcast now.
No, I
not
work.
what I was expecting.
I work a lot.
Essential.
Essential.
I'm so essential they put me in a fucking bottle and coat David's fucking cheese pancake with it.
Hey,
man.
don't opportunity try it. Just saying.
You like the crusty cheese? Is that what we're talking about here?
Crusty cheese, dude.
On a cast iron skillet.
Hard,
for
crusty
10 minutes, let that
cheese.
thing harden up. It's ooey gooey. It's fucking amazing.
God. It's so
You know
gross.
who taught me that was a Costco lady. One of the ladies in Costco that served up the sample. She said, "Hey,
I don't know if you take a culinary delight class from one of those fucking people. I'm sure they're nice ladies.
So what's going to happen now is I'm going to find
Not Harvard graduates.
a picture of a crackhead or somebody doing some meth or somebody heating something up in a spoon, and I'm going to shop your face on it, David. And
It's going to be
fucking awesome.
I mean, that'll be the promo for this fucking episode.
And there'll be a bag of mozzarella on the side, so they know the concept.
It's like, we were waiting for a new episode, and it's David talking about cheese again. Like, he must really like it. Or it's just a thing he's doing.
This is persona. He's the cheese guy, man. Audio disappeared.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Shake your head. Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. Shake your head, yeah. No, you
Talk
can't hear
again.
me.
Yeah, now you're good. Good now.
Okay, that's weird. I'm trying to get your guys' audio.
I'm fucking with you, dude."
Wonderful.
What?
Say what? Hold on a second.
David's on.
How about now?
Look. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, it's lame. I'm trying to get into the actual audio of the podcast, but it's not happening. Whatever. I mean, I'm recording the fucking thing upstairs, hopefully. Because if I'm not, this is going to be fucking a waste of time. Anyway.
Dude,
Well,
you're like a
technical
technology man, Mike. You have so much technology.
Say what?
Of
So you're a fucking nerd, Mike.
No, he knows about Twitch and Stitch and Spotify and things.
It's not hard if you just YouTube shit, David. YouTube has everything on it.
I'm just amazed at your plethora of knowledge. That's all.
I don't have a plethora of knowledge. I just go, I want to do something, and I YouTube it, and then there's these little fucking.
You whippersnappers and your technology.
True.
Your technology is silly.
Sorcery.
No, I watch YouTube, man. That's what I do.
You learn, man. You just pick up on things. He's resourceful.
Exactly. I mean, we're all resourceful in our own ways. I just learned to make a fucking cheese pancake.
Exactly. I was gonna bring that up.
I'm not
David's resourceful. I got a grenade. David got his cheese. Mike's got his technology. All right.
Dude, I'm about to make another one. You guys don't even know.
Looks like a goddamn spaghetti monster behind the fucking camera. It's crazy. I mean, it looks so nice right here, but then you go over to this part, and it's fucking mayhem. So what have you guys been doing for entertainment while you've been at your house? David's obviously not. He's obviously like, you know.
I live my life the same way I did before the COVIDs.
Well, you're the part of the problem.
I'm not sick.
I'm not either. At least,
Neither
well,
am I.
they don't know because now they're coming out with all this shit out of California. It's like, yeah, we're actually off the mark. There's like 0.1% death rate because there's probably like hundreds of thousands of people infected with it over there instead of like 7,000.
Well, they said that there was like 2.1 million in New York that had antibodies or some shit like that. So that they've had it before, then it just fucking got better.
We've had the COVIDs for years, evidently.
Say what?
We've had the COVIDs for years, evidently, not knowing about it.
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. I think we're all up in arms and overdone.
I mean, old people got to worry.
Yes. But they have to worry about a lot of things, too, you know, not just that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're more
Financial
about some are falling down the stairs and shit.
Get one of those acorn stair lifts. You don't have to worry about that ever again, Mike.
Dude, I want one for my house. I go up and downstairs all the time.
Are those little chairs that go like...
No, David, I was just saying some shit. Yes, that's what I fucking meant. Come on.
I'm trying to be healthier, you know, but I feel like this weekend is going to be a Coors Light binge sesh. So just because I haven't drank in a couple weeks. So I might as well just go fucking whole hog on this shit and get one of those fucking not work out, fucking just drink beer. Just
You're looking lean and mean.
I'm not. People talk shit about my appearance all the time. People are talking about my hat. That's why I'm not wearing the hat. The fucking beanie I've been wearing. You know how many DMs and fucking messages I got from friends that were like, "Hey, hippie, you fucking piece of shit." Like, oh, that's fucking nice.
Thanks, man.
Me, like, goddamn.
Bunch of assholes.
What'd you say, an assicle?
No, I said that's a bunch of assholes. What the fuck is an assicle?
I woke up to a fucking couple DMs. It's like, bro, I just subscribed to your YouTube channel. You look like shit. Like, what? Bro, that hat is funny as fuck. Like, what's the right? It's a fucking beanie. What's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's like, did everybody get together and just go like, hey, fuck with his hat. He's super sensitive. And if he's not, he's gonna be now that he gets everybody talking shit to him. Like, goddamn.
I think David needs one of those beanies.
Dude, like a really small one that's just like one of those Muslim caps.
It's like, no, he needs one of those Steve Zissou ones from Life Aquatic. Just fucking red.
Yeah.
On the top.
I mean, if we're doing this video shit, we could all get them. I'll order it on Amazon.
We just got to wear matching beanies.
Dude, let me get a beanie on.
Oh, fuck.
It's made of cheese. It's like, I'm multi-talented. Yeah, I'm resourceful in my own beans.
I'm resourceful. He dumps out the bag of mozzarella, just puts the bag on his head.
He's like, look at this beanie. You can see through it. It's innovative.
The UV light will kill the COVIDs.
Fucking silly, dude.
The deadly COVIDs.
What the fuck?
I look good with a beanie on.
Horrendous, bro. That's too big for your head.
Yeah. It's a little bit.
Unless his noggin's like expanding and we don't know it. It's got to expand the
It
noggin.
always is. My throbbing brain of knowledge.
Why is it like that?
I don't know.
Why is it like that?
This is
For
my
anybody
hand by
For anybody
Daniel.
that's just listening to this recording and not watching the video, David's got this hat that's like super long on top. Is it to trap moisture? Is there a dehumidifier on top of that thing?
There is.
It's very stiff too. It's like, for people that are watching, you can see this. But for people that are not watching, it's confusing.
Flag.
Think of
There's
a hat
something-
that a conehead would wear.
There's something in there that dispenses oils too, so it makes his head all shiny and moist looking.
What's that? what's that fucking old movie where he has the one glove on and he puts hand sanitizer on there for his lady? Of Mice and Men, is that it?
No, that was something about Mary.
No, it's an old time book. You read it in school probably. And the dude had like one glove on. I can't remember the book, but he had one glove on and he put moisturizer in there so he could finger bang his lady. And it was
Nice.
You know what I mean? I think it's got to be of Mice and Men, because the fucking big retard and the dude, the farmhand, right? Is that the story? The fucking dude snapped the mice's neck and killed that lady at the end. I'm pretty sure that's it. You guys don't know literature? The fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know literature.
I remember reading a book called Snow Falling on Cedars. That was a fucking like Japanese internment camp one.
There we go.
Oh, I thought you meant snowballing on cedars like it was a porno, like a bunch of chicks swapping cum.
Wrong book, Mike.
No, it's different. Well, that's the one I read.
Had pictures the whole time.
Have you been watching Netflix? You watched that tiger shit?
I did.
Yep. Indeed. That bitch
So
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin memes in.
That's my next deep fake video is the Joe Exotic one where you're like, back in Carol Baskin. He's like, I'll put one of our faces on there.
Yes.
You know. Oh, by the way, that fucking that funeral video, the one where like, I learned how to play it on the piano last night. So I was like, I could, because I have that piano in my house.
Yeah.
I was like, I could play that and then get a video of it and then cut those dudes out dancing with the thing and have them dance on top of the piano. That'd
Hell
be
yeah.
awesome.
And
Fuck
put our faces on those. Perfect.
Yeah, put our faces on those faces. Take David's face and put them on both of our faces. They've been deep faked. You know what's really good out there? A video or a movie that I watched, a 6-part series that I watched. I binge watched it last night. Was Waco.
Oh shit, yeah.
Waco's good.
That dude, Taylor Kitsch. Taylor Kitsch plays one of the main dudes in there. He's a good actor.
What does he play besides that? I've seen him in other shit, but I can't put my finger on.
He played in. Fuck, he played in a few movies that were fucking good. Was he the lead dude in what's that movie? Lone Survivor? Yes, I think it was Lone Survivor.
Murphy.
He was in X-Men's Origins, Wolverine, Battleship, John Carter. He was John Carter, right? Yeah, and Lone Survivor. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's awesome, dude. He played that character. What's his name? I just watched it. The fucking cult leader. David Koresh. David Koresh.
Koresh, yeah. What was his? But Koresh wasn't his real name, right?
No, he changed it.
Yeah.
Koresh was named after
Branch Davidian cult.
Yeah. No,
Vernon Howell.
Named it after,
Vernon Howell was his name. The guy's real name. Yeah.
He changed his name based on like Greek shit. Babylon or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, is this Zoom shit over?
No, it said you just extended it.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to do this. Skype would have been way easier, David.
Fucking David. God damn it.
There's no time limits on that shit.
So yeah, his name he named himself David Koresh. It was saying that he had suggesting he had ties to King David from like the Bible, and then Cyrus the Great. Koresh is Hebrew, Cyrus is Greek for Persian. So the name Cyrus. So use it to like try to gain some spiritual advantage.
Yeah, it was very interesting, and I felt bad for a lot of the people in it. Like, I knew about it, but then watching the story, it's like almost like they're trying to push a narrative that, like in the first few episodes, like you got to watch it. It's really good if you haven't seen it, but like, and you know how it turns out. So anybody that doesn't know about Waco, well, I don't. We're gonna ruin it for you right now, but
What's it called?
Waco,
it's
you
just called
dipshit.
Waco on Netflix. Waco. On
Adding
Netflix.
it to my queue right now.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna binge watch it. 'Cause it starts off like, and you feel. David, are you gonna watch? Do you know what happened at Waco?
I do.
Okay, so I'm not ruining anything by telling you.
No, yeah,
But,
I know all about it. Yeah.
And he's frozen.
Oh my! He's like,
Oh.
there he is.
he pulls his dick out and starts jerking it. I love stories about Waco, Texas. No, like it starts out and you like go like, oh, they're pushing a narrative like these people aren't fucking wrong, and then it slowly drifts into. It still does kind of the whole time. It's like the only person that they kind of make you feel like is an asshole, which I think is pretty much the truth, is David Koresh. And then they definitely hammer the ATF like hard.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, if that isn't accurate, because they had video cameras and stuff, you can watch that gunfight in the beginning, the first few days of it, but like,
Yeah.
I feel bad for all of the people that
Like,
got
first thing on there.
got tricked into. I mean, they believe in what he was, spilling, and he like had this way about him. He's very charismatic and manipulative, but it made me feel bad for those people. Like, eventually you see them basically go, fuck you, and then they all bail out when it's, they're all gonna die. But just the kids and the adults that were just so duped and that bought into this whole belief system, which is not very different than a lot of religious systems. Like, they didn't really do much. They're just very into it. And then you look at like the reason that the ATF and the FBI went after this whole thing is because of a $25 what is it? A fee for, like, in Texas is changing over your semi-automatic weapon into a full automatic.
That's one of the reasons they used. There were several reasons, but that was one of the reasons they used. For sure.
Yeah, it's like definitely the people that shot in any regards, like, it's a hard spot. It might be something that you want to talk about, Mark, your thought about it, because like I got into a thing with, not really a thing, I was just like saying fuck you to a guy that was talking about like, what would you do if the cops come? It's like, you're kind of damned if you do when the police want to come to your house and take your shit, and you're defending yourself. It's like an uphill battle when it comes to fighting the law and that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know what your thoughts are.
I mean, the dude was a fucking cult leader, of course. I mean, it's very similar to Seventh-day Adventists, so like the religion thing. I get, you can believe in what you want. People can believe whatever the fuck they want. You got the Ramtha shit going on down in Yom. Yeah. Same kind of shit. But, if somebody tried to storm that place, there'd be a gunfight. Guaranteed. Hands down.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
Those fuckers have so many guns, it's ridiculous. Her bodyguards carry around like MP5s and shit. It's fucking nuts. But yeah, I mean, like, if you're gonna go arrest somebody, serve a warrant, if they don't come out of their place, you're not gonna surround it with fucking 50 cals and tanks, and you're not gonna, you know what I mean? ATF went overboard. Yeah, the guys that could have been a criminal, he probably molested some kids, which he deserves to fucking die, in my opinion. Right on.
Yeah, that's right. I love that shit out. I didn't mean to downplay all of his evil shit, but
yeah,
like, the focus of the video is really what I was talking about. Is they played it up like it was just a $25 fucking transfer fee from semi to full auto.
Oh yeah, there's so much other shit that they tried to use too. There was like a trespassing thing they tried to use, something about like a lawsuit for taking the name of their cult religion, using it out of like from the church that they came from or something. Just all kinds of shit that they're trying to is fucking dumb. Anyways, out of a little blown out of proportion. A little. 79 people died. Blown out of proportion by the ATF. They shouldn't have gone in that hardcore. It's you don't storm a compound and try to make a point, because that's when people shoot back. You talk, you mediate, try to figure it out. I mean, if the people inside are being abused and people find out about it, do an investigation, get people involved, get the public involved. That's how things go down safely, securely. You don't fucking just cause a gunfight. That's just nuts, man. When you immediately storm a place for the first time and 7 people die, why the fuck are you gonna go get bigger guns and come back for more? You know what I mean?
Didn't they have like an M1 Abrams tank too? Like they used
Yes.
Yeah. And then they were like provoking them for 2 days straight, all through the night with music.
Dude, the siege lasted 59 days.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
59 days. During the original siege, like, I think 2 ATF agents died and 10 were injured. And then a bunch, I think 7 of the Branch Davidians died. But some of them were, like, shot by each other. It's like they just offed each other to get out of the situation. And then during the final siege, when the ATF was like, oh, fuck it, we're going to get the big guns, then all those other people started dying. Fires broke out. So on one side, the ATF's like, oh, no, they set the fires to their own place. And the guys inside the Branch Davidians are like, no, the ATF started those fires to fuck us up. And nobody really knows exactly what happened with those fires, but ended up with, I don't know, 50 kids dying. Like the rest, a bunch of adults dying. It's a fucking nightmare, dude.
25 kids and 50 adults at the end.
I flipped them. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It is. You have your rights as people to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In my opinion, America. But
constitutional written document.
It is. I think that there were some crimes committed in that event by both sides. One by David Koresh, the other by the ATF, in my opinion. So they should have took him down a different way.
Well, they're the professionals. You would think there would be other alternative means.
Different time too. Different
time. Yeah, back, what was it, like 93 when that happened?
Yeah, it's like 93, 94 or something. Yeah, 93.
Very different time. The knowledge on all that shit is so different these days. I mean, I'm not a negotiator or anything, but I just know that it's different. It's a different time altogether.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It made me, like, honestly, like, watching the full document, like, it's kind of like a documentary in the way they not really. It's not a documentary at all. It's a movie, 6-part movie series about it, but it made me pissed off at all sides. Sides of it. And then the negotiator, they kind of he has a hard time with it because he's trying to talk people down and stuff. And then I'll let David watch the video, but I'm gonna
watch it tonight. Actually, I'm gonna go buy a bunch of Mickey Tall Boys.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
I feel like we should do a Cribs episode of David's house.
My house.
Is that it? Are we looking at it?
My house is small. It's nice, but it's small.
My house is small.
It's just me living here, dude. I live here alone.
Yeah. Oh man.
Occasional prostitute comes through.
What are those paintings on the wall? I like the art.
Oh, that's my stuff, yeah.
What is that? What are they?
Oh.
David, what are they?
You don't have to show us. I'm just asking questions. Don't fuck up your connection.
He's going to give us a tour of his fucking...
No, I'm joking. No,
show us where you keep the cheese.
Yeah. We need a floor plan layout so I can do a raid to get the cheese.
I'm going to cook some cheese tonight. You guys are laughing at that, but you do not know.
He's going to send us a picture of his cheese pancake.
I will. It's fucking good. You just get it crispy and like golden, like where it's firm. And then
I know the name of the
he's going to be rubbing his nipples in the background. Just,
Why does it have to go to the sexual, Mark?
Because you're into that cheese, David.
A little play and some cheese. Oh, it's a Friday night.
Melting the cheese, just pouring it on his neck. Just
Boy, David, you're getting wild, bro. Breaking out the good stuff.
Dude, how are you guys staying fit during these troublesome times? I'm getting fat and weak. I'm
Fucking
not at all.
yokes.
I'm not staying fit at all.
You're not throwing any kettlebells around, Mike?
Fuck no. I gave my last kettlebells to Dan.
No, did you?
David to Dan.
To Dan.
I did work out with Daniel for a while, except for like I feel not wanted there, so I don't go there anymore.
Why are you not wanted?
I don't know. I'm not very palatable to wives. I'm a lot to handle. A little rough around
That's a
the edge.
weird choice of words.
That was. Wives don't
Palatable.
like the taste.
Yeah.
It's like,
David, they shouldn't like your taste.
I just, that's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You are.
Fucking David. Love it.
I know. I'm just glad it's Friday, dude. I don't have to put up with any more bullshit.
What, like you put up with any bullshit during the week? Shut up.
Dude, I put up with my version of bullshit.
Now, what is that?
Your version of bullshit, Mark.
What's your normal version of bullshit?
He piles up balls of yarn and on his way to the bathroom and like tosses them around. He has the urge to play with them like a cat. This is all bullshit.
Fucking bullshit. He can't get it untied because it's just in knots. This is bullshit.
He's like, there's so much bullshit. There's a bunch of boxes in the way. He puts legal documents awkwardly.
Oh.
Like when he walks by it, there's just enough breeze from his passage for it to knock over, and he's like, "Fuck!"
I've learned in life, like,
Keeps a
I've
window
honestly-
open and just blows everything off the table.
If everybody would just conduct themselves like men and with honor, there would be no reason to sign any documentation ever in any capacity, whether it's a lease agreement, contracts, unilateral. What you don't need to sign anything. Like, it's insane. Like the
And
amount of paper.
even if people do and they get into a hard point, aren't they going to try and sue whoever it is? and
Only
invalidate
cowards.
that agreement. What's that?
What do you mean? I'm not following.
Like, even if somebody gets pissed off enough, aren't they going to try to, regardless if they sign the document or not, they're going to try to sue somebody, get a lawyer, and try to get out of an agreement or a document anyway, right? You're talking about bullshit of documents. Am I off, Mark? Am I not contributing to?
No,
There's
if everybody in this
I'm
world
on the same
would
page.
just conduct themselves honorably and look someone in the eye, shake their hand like a man, mean what they say, not resort to your weaker tendencies as a human being, which is cowardice, there would never be a reason. There's no reason to sign contracts and documents. It's such a weird, like, society we've cultivated, crafted for ourselves.
See, David lives by my word is my bond and shake my hand.
That's how it
I've been
should
in
be.
my business for 15 and a half years, and I have never, ever, ever had one single person ever come to me and go, "Ah!"
Weird. Neither
That's
have
a
I.
bizarre fucking thing.
And I take that in the literal sense. I take it in the
I have
literal
to be
sense.
very, I have to be very
If you had that happening where everybody was coming to you going, "Ah!" I would
Well,
get
what I
out
mean
of
by
that work.
"Brrr," it's like a subpoena for a court hearing or something.
You're like, I have this problem with people. They come to me and they go, "Ah!"
No! Yeah, but anyway, that's the bullshit. I got to deal with weakness. Just moral character weakness. Yeah. Anyway.
Did you just dab on us, bro?
Something like that. No, that wasn't
This
a
is what I
dab.
do when I talk to people, like, over the phone. I'm like,
You do this?
here, motherfucker.
How are you holding the phone to your face? I feel like there's a
I do
bunch of
this.
buffoonery. Using your hands to documents, paper, signature, handshakes.
Brrr, business. Brrr.
See, there he goes
We
again.
live in
playing
such a-
the
We're in
yarn
such a bullshit world, guys. Like, we are living in the Matrix. Like, it is insanely how this is really just, it's like,
Speaking of Matrix, Matrix 4 is coming out at some point. Are you excited about that, David? Since you brought up the Matrix, huh?
Sure.
Mark my words. Mark my words. It's Neo. Neo is John Wick. Mark my words. I've been saying it for the past fucking year.
I remember that. That's badass.
You mean like the stories are correlated and they're gonna?
Yeah.
Has to be, dude. Has to be.
It's not possible. It's not possible. It's like they're coming out on the same fucking day. And he, in this next one, if you look at the fucking previews and how he looks like John Wick, like he's dressed up exactly the same. He's got the fucking beard, the haircut. They were trying to make him different. They'd shave his head. And
It's true.
it makes total sense because they fight the same. He's fucking invincible. He can fucking float around and fucking do that shit, just like Neo. Calling it.
We're
People
excited
look
for
back
John
like,
Wick 4.
He does get more fucked up in John Wick, though. He gets beat up quite a bit.
yeah, because he's in the Matrix, dog.
So he bleeds still, and he gets tired.
Yeah, when you're in the Matrix, you bleed still.
Oh yeah,
You get hit.
yeah. Okay, because he's in the Matrix. Got it.
Yeah, and he killed
there's-
himself the last. What?
There's a certain somebody out there that might see this recording, and you know who you are. I'm not talking to either one of you guys. I'm talking to the internet people. You have my John Wick 1 DVD, and you know who you are. I want it fucking back.
Fucking get him. Oh.
Okay?
Why don't you just say who it is?
Character thing I was talking about? Yeah.
It's not like they have a major offense or anything. They just have a DVD of yours.
You want me to serve him a document, David?
No, I want you to say
I
what
wish they were honorable and they could just give you back the DVD.
I don't want to have to go buy a new one.
You can
Guess
just
who's not
send
gonna
me.
borrow my shit in the future.
Just send me. I'll bring my grenade. We're good to go.
I'm not going to say anything more than that, but they don't live in the state anymore.
Oh shit!
I feel like
But
we
are
can
you-
just keep pressing this and he'll eventually say who it is and where they live.
What's weird is you're
I'll
saying it
tell
on
you
this
who it
pod.
is.
You're saying it like that person watches this or listens to this podcast.
They might.
They might.
And if they are, you're on notice. No, I don't know. They probably don't.
David, I'll
Okay.
buy you a John Wick fucking one.
It's
That's
like
not the point. That's
$7
not the
bucks
point.
on
I could buy my
DVD.
own. I just
Yeah,
like
the
the
Blu-ray.
fact that I, out of the lovingness of my heart, wanted to share the gospel of John Wick with a certain individual, and this individual,
Took it.
it's a character thing. Let me tell you that.
Oh.
Because I loaned out John Wick 2 to another friend who watched it with his girlfriend, brought it back. That was a fine movie, sir. Thank you very much for introducing me to the gospel of John Wick.
Thank you for the
The other
transaction.
guy
Shake
didn't
my
even-
hand.
Yeah, I just, anyway. And I'm a little sad. That's all. Anyway, sorry.
Sorry for what? This episode is nonsense. It's
Regarding
called
the
Cheese
band.
Pancake.
Cheese pancakes.
Yeah, you guys laugh. There's going to be another one tonight, and I'll show you. You guys are like, "Ooh, David, really?" Oh, I'll tell you.
I'm gonna make one too.
Hey,
No, you're
listen,
not. You're not
I
gonna fucking
don't
make
have
one.
a woman in my life to teach me to cook or help me or like tell me to,
So speaking of John Wick, I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna try though. I made this at David a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, dude, you need to post that on Instagram.
I need to
Hey,
post that on
send
what the
it to me,
fuck?
I'll put it on my story.
This is my friend David. Oh.
Mark, I remember a time when we used to Photoshop. Well, you Photoshopped me along.
Yeah, you literally didn't do any of that. I did
No,
all of
I
it.
just got back in the photo. But you used to do a lot of that.
I remember when we used to.
It was fun. We kept each other busy during the week, during work hours.
Well, see what had happened is, what had happened was, I go to sleep early because I work at night, and you motherfuckers keep texting until like 9 p.m. So I mute the motherfuckers up.
I
You
like
can't
when
hear shit.
because you would get like 50,000 text messages. Between
Yes.
you and Mark. And then when Kristen came into the picture, it was 50,000 times 2, 100,000. And then you're like, oh, fuck this shit. I can't do this shit anymore.
I still text you. I just have it on mute, so I gotta pull it up every day.
I know
Remind-
you check them.
Remember, I gotta unmute it.
All right.
Well, what else has been going on, guys? besides Waco and cheese pancakes, what else has been going on?
Pancakes.
Waco cheese Waco happened back in '93. Have you been making cheese pancakes since '93, David? Huh? Have you been making cheese pancakes since 1993?
Nope, since I became single.
Really?
Yeah, my
You
entire.
just discovered them?
Like I said, the old lady at Costco what she did was she took a little sprinkle of it and then they did chips, and they're like, "Fuck, that's fucking good." And then
I banged her out.
I make a giant.
Fuck her on top of all the cheese right there in Costco.
She was like 60.
Yeah, I'm Costco's #1 customer.
I bet.
Yeah.
Banging all those sample ladies, huh?
I'm sure my sodium level's like through the roof though. Like my sodium levels like fucking.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get away from fucking cheese platters. What were we talking about? I had a thing written down. I don't know where it is.
John Wick.
Mickey Big Mouths.
We've been talking about Mark and I have been talking about all the annoying people on Instagram lately.
There's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. What's been annoying you, Mike?
Well, for one, I can't get any fucking shipments in.
That sucks.
Yeah, I had like a bunch of stuff from Amazon comes, right? But like my suppliers say like I'm getting drugs from people, but no, the suppliers, they're just taking for fucking ever. Like I was supposed to get a bunch of fucking blanks like for the past fucking 2 weeks, dude, and I've gotten one order of it, and like I'm used to ordering every single day and like just getting shit every single day. And so now it's just like piling up, and I'm like, I find myself in a situation I don't want to be in, is basically it. And just everything is so backed up, and I just want to fucking burn the whole place down. that's where I'm at.
Seems like a logical choice.
Surprisingly though, like the customer service piece has not been too bad. Like nobody's been harassing me. Because I think everybody's got to understand, like, just things take for fucking ever right now. But for some reason, sales have been through the roof, and it's fucking making me panic a little bit because I can't fucking do anything about it. I was supposed to get shit yesterday, and I didn't get any of it. And I went on there to check the tracking at 8 p.m., and it's like, oh, it'll be delivered tomorrow. We went from Tumwater to Seattle and then back to Tumwater. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? The fuck is going on? I don't get it. And then aside from that, social media hasn't been too bad, but there's been a few fucking people that are just annoying as shit.
Why?
Annoying as fucking shit, dude.
Why? What are they?
Just the shit people say sometimes. Like, I had to stop looking at comments of this one post because everybody was so fucking dumb on there. Like they would see something, they would see the post, and then they would read the caption, and then they'd get furious after they already liked it. Then they'd unlike the post and write something fucking nasty. And I'm just like, you guys are fucking morons. Like, you're not seeing the irony in everything that I'm writing there.
It's because nobody has anything else to do, so they get pissed off about the easiest thing they can.
Dude, and like, people are like, think that I do, like, oh, he's just angry. And it's like, no, I'm posting shit that's aggressive and funny. Like, I think it's funny, and I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just saying generalities. Like a thing of, you're going to like this because you're a sheep, and everybody likes this. Like, something so fucking benign. And like, people are like, and Mark, you've seen the fucking comments. Like, people will take that shit. Like, I fucking said their name, and I'm fucking putting their name in a fucking story, and I'm like,
he's attacking me.
He's a fucking sheep. Like, that's what they've been doing. And I'm like, do you not understand? There's like 100,000 other fucking people in this fucking page, and I'm not talking about any of them. So, David, that's what's been
butthurt over that posting.
Say what?
Yes.
So people really butthurt over that posting.
Oh, yes. Like, it's crazy.
That's funny.
And it's either they are butthurt or they're just trying to get people to follow them, so they're commenting. But it's like you look at it and people are posting the same fucking caption, like this or the same comment, the same fucking shit, and it's all like focused around them, how they're offended by fucking words that had nothing to do with them. It's so fucking dumb. But it drives me crazy because I have to fucking deal with all this shit. Like, normal businesses have people that look at social media and they don't look at captions or comments. They don't look at any of it. They just let people fucking run their mouth and then whatever happens. But I look at it because my fucking phone blows up. People,
there's like companies you can hire that will fact check complaints because people will go on and make bullshit complaints about a business, and there's companies that will monitor that shit and then they'll correct
it. Happened, dude.
You know,
I don't know who it was, but I had people go on Facebook and just fucking. They sent out a link to the whatever company it was. They sent out the link to the page. Said go give them a bad rating, and within 5 minutes, I had fucking 100 one-star reviews. I was like, what the fuck?
That's they had a name for that too a couple while ago, like
Russia.
Yeah, they would hire like these anonymous companies to go out and bring down your rating, thus hurting your Google presence and shit. But
yeah, Jacob, I had somebody just do that on the Google Maps thing for me. They were fucking with my thing and like they were posting, this company is out of business, or this company, like hours are like midnight to whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Somebody's just fucking with my online presence. Like, you can do that, especially on Google. You can go fuck with anybody's business. Be like, I suggest that this company is like whatever. Like, their hours are different. And like, and then you'll get a notification. Do you have this, David? Do you have like a thing that says, this is what's suggested about your business?
What do you mean? Like,
oh, he will soon.
Reviews? You mean there's a reviews associated with me? You mean, or what do you mean,
David?
No,
so
like,
if you Google a business and it tells you the hours on there, and the hours are different, there's an option on Google to click that says suggest different hours or something that this business is actually open. So you can put on there, it's actually open from midnight to 3 a.m.
Fuck with it. So has my information been fucked with ever?
That was the question.
Yes.
No. I have a very large company that like looks over my information.
Oh, cool.
Plus, I have a state.
What company is that?
I'm not saying the name.
This podcast has been brought to you by
Hidden Things.
Yeah.
No, there's like safety measures in place, like that make sure my information, because legally I have to stay factual. Like, I can't,
You can't just bullshit people and be like, oh yeah, this would be a great rate for you.
The state has my home address too, so.
Oh, that sucks.
I got an idea. Since he has to stay factual, has to tell the truth, we need to deep fake David's face on Liar Liar.
Okay. David, I'm going to need a video from you later. Actually, I could just pull from this. Thanks, David. Thanks for being on video. Now I have all the information I need.
This is a terrible idea.
This is perfect.
Say what?
Unfortunately, I'm wearing these awesome glasses, so you can't see my face.
Yeah. David can't sue because he's all about honor. So when I totally fucking slam him, he can't sue me or get upset because he consented to this regardless.
You know what?
That sounds weirdly sexual.
I'd say you're a coward, and that will be that. And I bid you good day, sir.
I won't care because I'll be laughing at your deep fake.
As will I.
I'm going to put your face on two dudes fucking. That's how awesome.
He's going to put your face on both of them.
I'm going to put your head on the head. But
you should have seen the things.
I think I'll lose at that point because I got to watch that video to see, is this a good clip? And then shorten it up to the right amount and be like, I've been watching gay porn for fucking too long. Too long is 1 second. 1 second is too long for me. But
we need to put out a dating app to get David a girlfriend.
What?
We need to put out a dating app for you?
No.
You don't want us to do that.
Now that you're famous, I mean, I'm doing this podcast, like, you may not have to use a dating app ever again.
Yeah,
true.
It's my experience. though, that there's
Target audience, I don't know.
no females from this area. That's my experience. They're all from everywhere else.
They're all out of state.
Yeah, dude, that's my
Out of
experience.
state, out of country.
Their husbands while they're
Yeah,
deployed and shit.
Like I made this joke on a story post the other. It was the thing where I kept posting the, wow, that shit. I kept posting those videos, and one was like, when all the girls that DM you are not in Washington State.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah. It's not like I'm using Instagram to like meet chicks, but I get messaged by dudes and chicks, and they all the ones that are talking to me for longer than 2 seconds are out of state. So that's cool.
It's because you're unattainable, Mike. It attracts them.
That's why they like it, unattainable.
That's what I've learned.
It's because you're unattainable, David.
People want what they can't have. Like I
Yeah,
can't
you know what
have,
I've learned on
you
Tinder
have a cheese
is
pancake right now. I really want one.
you can tell when a chick's
because you're busy making fucking cheese pancake. I'm busy honing my craft.
Honing my craft. Honing my craft because it's craft cheese.
Yeah.
You gotta use the Kirkland signature mozzarella, boys. That's the meal
That was a
ticket.
sharp joke. Extra sharp, dude.
Dude, we did have a party tonight.
What?
Say what?
An alcohol and some modern warfare going.
Well, that's.
I
I'm down.
will be asleep, unfortunately.
You got to work that forever, don't you?
It's stupid. Yes.
It's got to work forever. Mark, you have to work forever. You're cursed to work until you die.
But hey, I'm getting that overtime money, paying them bills, you know what I mean? Paying them taxes that are bullshit.
Fucking wicked, dude.
Jack, just make sure you have an exit strategy.
I got to be able to buy more pit vipers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I need a pair of pit vipers. Anybody want to give me a pair? No.
Nobody's going to buy you shit, David. Go buy your own shit.
I was like, you guys want to give me one?
Hey, so let's finish this shit up. We've been doing this for an hour almost.
Really? Wow.
Yes. I want to get each of your opinions on how states and governments are handling. Let's use ours specifically.
Fuck.
I don't want to say that faggot's name. Fucking again, faggot retard. I want to say
Slackjawed faggot retard.
Yeah, but what are you guys' impressions of how things are going down in the state?
In this state?
Yes.
In this state, everything that slack-jawed faggot is putting into place is highly unconstitutional. You can't keep people in their homes, regardless of if they're sick or not. They have a right to be able to move around. Like I said earlier, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. People can go outside. People can go congregate in the woods. They can go fishing. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can go to church, because that's a big one. Can't keep people from practicing their religion. If they have to go to church, then that's what they do. I don't agree with it. I don't need to go to church. This is my church right here. But people have the right to do so, and you can't keep them from doing that. If they get sick in the process, they're idiots, in my opinion, because they went and put themselves in that situation. But you're allowed to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, the personal decision component of all this is slowly being removed. They're not equating the fact that if you just opened up the doors tomorrow and let every life resume, most people would still probably just take it easy and not go out.
What they don't understand is people, if they opened up this state to businesses and put everybody back into work and let people do what they do, people would be smart about it. The majority of people are still going to wear masks. They're still going to practice social distancing. People are going to be fine. The 60-plus-year-olds that have health problems are not going to fucking go back to work. They're just not. You know what I mean? They're going to suggest they stay home. If they want to, great. I got 60-year-old plus people working at my work right now. They don't give a fuck. They're like, I got a mask on. gonna be fine. I'm
Well,
doing
did
my
you
job.
guys
Getting
see
paid.
they're going to be opening up construction in this state of ours? And one of the guidelines to opening up the state is that construction workers have to have an actual CDC COVID-19 authorized person on site watching them, and they all have to maintain 6 feet of social distancing.
Sounds like the Gestapo.
And there's like all these rules around construction guys that are fucking doing drywall and roofing, and it's like, okay, well, watch how long that
fucking
lasts.
ridiculous.
Yeah. No, our government's doing a very good job. We are all becoming very good sheep of the state. We're all, practicing our social distancing, wearing our masks like we're supposed to.
So there's a difference there though. There's people that are smart and they're like, if I practice this social distancing, I won't get sick. Cool. I can still go out and do whatever the fuck I want. I'll just stay 6 feet away from people when I do it. Or there's these people that are going and having parties and shit, inviting their friends over, and they don't know if they're sick. If they are, whatever, that's their choice. But again, they put themselves in that situation. It's just, I don't think that you can police it because it's personal choice. You can't police people that way. It's a dictatorship. It's worse than a monarchy. It's
a dictatorship, but it's a fine line between
it's crazy
authoritarianism and
but police state. And then for somebody like this dickhead that runs this state to say that he can have law enforcement or somebody enforce these rules that they're making up, it's completely unconstitutional. It doesn't exist. He didn't go through the House, the Senate for the state. See, it's everything he did was not by the book, so he can shut the fuck up for all I care. And if I get caught outside if I don't have a paper that says I can fucking go to work, fuck right off. I ain't paying no fine. I'll rip that shit up in front of your face.
We should start wearing
here's America.
Stars on our lapels, and then we'll take public transportation and trains to our job location.
and where they gas us?
No. We'll be taking showers. Showers. Yeah. I'm always like dumbfounded and baffled at the levels that sheep are willing to like just, I'm a sheep. Okay. Wear my mask. I never worn a fucking mask. Are you kidding me?
So I wear that SACO sleeve thing on my face just because there's some dirty people at my work. I'm like, I don't want these people like near me because I could, being cautious, but I don't wear it all the time at work. If I'm around a lot of people, I'll wear it just to be safe about it. But I'm still going to work and I'm still talking to people.
But you like to do it and look in the mirror and try to look cool too, Mark. You're like, fuck you.
No. See, there's a difference. I don't look in any mirrors because I know I look cool. You see my fucking hair right now?
I want to wear a gas mask. Does anybody have access to like an old World War II gas mask? I'd love to wear one.
I've got a couple of gas masks I can give you.
Really? Can I borrow one? I'll give it back to you. Can I borrow one?
Yeah, as long as I get to breathe in it right after you do it.
As long as I get to fart in it.
Yeah, it's just funny. I want to walk around Safeway with a gas mask. I'm just like,
just to see what people say to you, or look at how they look at you.
I think it wouldn't work that well. I mean, maybe, but because you're breathing out and it still pumps carbon dioxide out. It's got to shoot. You like shoot straight out.
No, really.
All right, gents. Well, this was fun. My opinion about it, I'm going to just follow up with you guys that none of it makes sense. And that's how I'll fucking say it.
100%.
It doesn't make sense.
Starting to get
and I've been saying it since the beginning, and a lot of people have. It doesn't make fucking sense. One bit of sense. Why we freaked out about it, all the fucking initiatives that are coming out because of it, all of the fucking dirty people, like people can't wash their hands, like why it's like governors are trying to compete with each other for the most restrictive measures with the who can be the most restrictive with the least resistance, and then you find out that doesn't work because people eventually go, no, fuck you, we're gonna pile up right outside your door because
there was a thing in Michigan, the governor of Michigan.
No, it's all over the place.
There's a lot of states where they're doing that.
There was a mother and a child arrested or some shit by like state police. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
The child wasn't arrested. The mother was arrested because they went to a public park and they were playing, and The mother caused some kind of ruckus, and she got arrested for being outside at a public park and
Causing
wasn't
the ruckus.
leaving.
Resisting.
She didn't resist. She let him arrest her. It was stupid though.
That's the other side of that too is like public parks aren't owned by us. It's the cities and the states build them, so they're owned by the city or the state. They're not essentially ours. They're just public because everybody can use it. But if the state, that's the one thing. It's like you see all these people getting arrested. It's like, well, what's the other side? Were they just there, or were they asked to leave and then they didn't, and now they're trespassing? That's another issue. And then when they said you're getting a fine for trespassing on state-owned land, and then they freak out, that's a different thing altogether. You either hear based on what the fucking media wants to tell you who actually did the offense. You know what I mean? To fucking fit some guy fucking narrative, as they say.
I mean, honestly, if the state owns the land or the city owns it, we own all that shit.
It's called public good.
But
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I get it. They try to enforce that kind of shit, and it's unfortunate because then people get arrested for no reason, and then they sit in jail, and then they want to put people in jail when they're letting criminals out, because they don't want the virus to spread in jail. So it's all fucking.
You know what's funny is if we were talking like this right now, doing exactly this in China right now, this would be heresy. We'd all be doing 10-year sentences.
That's why I love this red, white, and blue.
Let's finish it up. Mark, what do you gotta say?
This message is brought to you by Core Concepts. That's what I got to say.
You said that, and my fucking other computer turned on.
It's a magic word because it's hidden things.
It's brought to you by Core Concepts. That's right. What else? Something personal you want to tell all your fucking fans?
Oh, God bless America.
Yes.
And I still have my grenade.
Good. David.
Yes?
He hasn't been paying attention at all.
Oh, sorry.
What do you have to tell all your fans?
He's thinking about that cheese pancake.
Say to all you people. You people sicken me. Good day.
What? You're the worst guest ever. I'm going to do, like they do on
I've got nothing to plug.
where they have like the best guest of the year or something like that. I'm going to do one for David, but it's going to be the worst guest ever. That's not true. I actually enjoy having you on here.
Thank you. Enjoy having you too.
I will say that unlike David, I love all of you that listen. I mean that.
Every single one.
Every one of you.
One day we're going to pile up in an apartment together and have a party. All this is over. And if you decide to fucking segregate yourself from the fucking population because you're afraid of somebody coughing on you, well, I don't want you at my coughing party because that's what we're doing. We're coughing into each other's mouths.
Party.
Yeah. Coughing into each other's mouths with our buttholes. And that's what's Thank you guys for being on the Violent Professional Podcast yet again. This is fucking weird, but we're going to do what we can while we're supposed to be away from each other.
Supposed to be.
And not look at the camera.
I don't like seeing anybody anyway. That's my impression of the whole thing. Everybody freaks out about not being around each other. I was doing this shit anyway. The only difference is me and Mark would record a podcast in the same room together, but now we're just fucking we still are technically on my terms. We're still in the same room together because we're on the video screen. I don't give a fuck.
Right here, man. It's not like we embraced or anything.
The only people I care about are the ones that I'm talking to right now. So nothing changed for me. Everybody should stop crying. Just fucking stay away from each other. You got the urge to fuck somebody, dude, female, or whatever, other miscellaneous, just fuck your hand. Sit on it for a little bit.
What if you don't have any?
If you don't have any hands, sit on your nubs for a little bit and fuck your nubs. You know what I mean? Just do that.
Nub fucker. All right.
And with that, thank you and good night. Mark, you didn't do it.
Bye-bye.
All right.